No, because that's what I usually do before the ceremony. But yeah, just.
There's so many people here from you.
This is a very special occasion. I'm joining Amy and Ben in the union of marriage. Ben, you receive your bride and bring her forward, please. Perfect. Thank you. Now, Amy and Ben, the two of you have each had separate paths that led you to this very point. But it's after today that path is now merged into one through marriage. And throughout your journey, if there's a few things that I hope would carry along its way with the two of you, it would be for you both to always be willing, from the heart, to listen, learn, and to love. And by that I simply mean just to have the ability to listen to one another, what it is that they have to offer and what makes them feel whole and complete and part of this relationship. Because after all, they just may be the voice of reason. And secondly, would be the ability to learn. Always be willing to learn whatever it takes to help the other fulfill every desire, every wish, every dream and goal that they may have. And lastly, but most importantly, is the ability to love. To love one another unconditionally, which means no strings attached. This is an ongoing love, and this is the type of love that I hope the two of you would wish to express to one another each and every day. Keeping in mind, Ben, that Amy's happiness will always be far more important than your own. And for you, Amy, that Ben's happiness will be more important than yours. Because with that in your minds and in your hearts, I have no doubt that your lives together will be everything that you want it to be. So with that said, Ben, I'll ask you first. With your presence here today, alongside Amy, do you take her as your wife in promising to love, honor, cherish, and respecting her always, allowing nothing or no one to come between the two of you? Do you take her as your wife?
I do.
Thank you, sir. And Amy, I'll ask you the same. With your presence here today, alongside Ben, do you take him as your husband in promising to love, honor, cherish, and respecting him always, allowing nothing or no one to come between the two of you? Do you take him as your husband?
I do.
Thank you. And if I could have your bouquet. Now the two of you would take each other's hands. Now as you look into each other's eyes, you will see the very reason why you are here today, proving that at this moment there is no one more important than who stands before you. So Ben, I'll have you go first in repeating your vows. I, Ben, take you, Amy.
I, Ben, take you, Amy.
To be my wife.
To be my wife.
I will always be there for you.
I will always be there for you.
Through good times and bad times.
Through good times and bad times.
Whether we are rich or poor.
Whether we are rich or poor.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
Through laughter and tears.
Through laughter and tears,
I will love and cherish you.
I will love and cherish you.
I give you my pledge.
I give you my pledge.
Thank you. Now, Amy, looking into Ben's eyes, I'll have you repeat your vows. I, Amy, take you, Ben,
I, Amy, take you, Ben,
to be my husband.
to be my husband.
I will always stand beside you
I will always stand beside you
through success and misfortune,
through success and misfortune,
through the joys and sorrows of life,
through the joys and sorrows of life,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
through laughter and tears.
through laughter and tears.
I will love and cherish you.
I will love and cherish you.
I give you my pledge.
I give you my pledge.
And at this time, may I have the rings, please? Now, these rings will seal this commitment. They're not only tokens, but they're symbols of the very love and devotion that the two of you are expressing here today. And my hope is that in each and every day, the two of you, wearing these rings, may they constantly remind you of that promise and pledge that you have just made to one another. And in time, these rings may lose beauty, but I hope that you would not only value, but take honor in wearing these rings for what they truly represent. And through your friends and family, the beauty will shine through you both. And the two of you will always remain a wonderful example for all. So Ben, taking Amy's ring, if you could place it upon her ring finger, and if you could please repeat, with this ring,
With this ring,
I seal my promise
I seal my promise
to be your faithful and loving husband,
to be your faithful and loving husband,
and I feel so honored
and I feel so honored
to call you my wife.
to call you my wife.
So, now Amy, taking Ben's ring, you could place it upon his ring finger, and if you could please repeat, with this ring,
With this ring,
I seal my promise
I seal my promise
to be your faithful and loving wife,
to be your faithful and loving wife.
and I feel so honored
And I feel so honored
to call you my husband.
to call you my husband.
Now, Amy and Ben, if you love someone, you'll be loyal to them no matter what the cost. You will always stand beside them. You will always love and trust them. And you will stand your ground in defending them no matter what. Now, there's a short saying I like to leave with the two of you. And it simply says, don't walk in front of me. I may not follow. Don't walk behind me. I may not lead. But walk beside me as a friend. Because after all, throughout your journey in marriage, that is what the two of you will be constantly building upon, is a deeper, richer, stronger friendship built upon the foundation, your wonderful relationship that the two of you already have. And I'd also hope that the two of you will not only love each other for who they are, but for what they are also helping to make of you. So the 23rd of October, a day that will now mark your anniversary. It certainly has been a joy to be part of the celebration. And with the power vested in me by the state of Nevada, it is my honor and my privilege to now be able to pronounce you as husband and wife. Ben, you may now kiss your wife, sir. And we now have the first dance.
Keep you with me in my heart. You make it easier when life gets hard. Lucky I'll be the one, your best friend. Lucky to have you. Lucky to be coming home again.
You did.
So I'm sailing through the sea to an island where we'll meet. You hear the music, feel the air. I put a flower
I like it.
in your hair. Those breezes, the trees, most green. I see as the world keeps spinning round. You hold me right here, right now. Lucky I'm in love with my best friend. Lucky to have been right friends. Lucky to be going home. Lucky we're in love in every way. Lucky to have stayed, we gotta stay.
Amy?
Lucky to be
Okay.
going home.
If I can have you turn and face the photographer. I'd like to introduce for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Skiles, the newlyweds. Congratulations.